G'day guys, how's it going? This is Broadcasting Because on Pompey's road to the top, and we have 5 big matches to play in the month of March. We are closing in on the end of the season, and wins are so vital. We are sitting at 9th on the table, and we need to get some wins, particularly against some of these lower sides. We have, first of all, Millwall and Peterborough, which surely should be 2 winnable games. We then come up against Leicester back at Fratton Park, which will definitely be difficult, and we'll hopefully get some points from that as well. We then travel to Barnsley, which will be an interesting game because we've had a mixed record against them this season, and then we come up against last place Doncaster, which we will definitely be hoping to get points from. So it begins. We play 4 of the bottom 5 teams as well as Leicester City this month, so if ever there was a chance for us to challenge for promotion, then it's going to be now. We have to pick up points from just about every single game this month if we are going to stand a chance. Now, we've made a bit of a habit on Pompey's road to the top of not getting off to a very good start in matches that we should win, and when this went in, my heart was literally jumping out of my chest, but thankfully their striker was offside. I tell you what, we needed a bit of a break because Millwall were right on the attack for the opening 10, 15, 20 minutes of this game. It was raining though, and once again in the rain, chances are very difficult to come by. Henderson making a very nice save there to deny the first goal going to Millwall, and we had a nice chance on the 25th minute mark, but unfortunately, wait, what? What? What is this? A penalty going our way? I don't believe it! The sky is falling! If you look at the replay, it probably is a penalty. He just swats it away from Jamie Mackie's path. That is amazing. Something is actually going our way. This might just be our game. Jamie Mackie's going to step up, and he's going to put it in the back of the net. As you do, we're up 1-0 against Millwall at home. Business as usual for Pompey. Something I think's been missing from Portsmouth over recent games is our bounce coming out of defence. We play it out from the back. Jamie Mackie brings it wide, cuts back inside, around Craig the defender, and slams it home with his left foot. That is an excellent goal. Great work to get around the defenders, penetrating their line as well, and finding the back of the net as he does. What a great part of this Portsmouth team Jamie Mackie is and has become. Paul Pompey makes his first start for Portsmouth after we loaned him in from Manchester United in January. He plays to Eric Husaklet with a lovely long ball who tries to chip it towards Jamie Mackie. Gets a good touch, does the keeper, and Mackie just runs into him afterwards. No real call there for a penalty, and we go in there with a very comfortable lead of 2-0 in half-time. To their credit, Millwall, they didn't get blown off the park in the first half. Sure, we might have a 2-goal lead, but they did play probably well above many had expected. Luke Varney gets a lovely curling shot away, and it forces a very good save from the keeper. But from that point on, we had the game in our hands. Jenkins comes on for Agam Badu because he had a couple of stamina issues, and we just looked to shut the game down. In the 83rd, going on 84th minute, Luke Varney breaks through the defence and has a chance to make it 3. He tries to chip it over the keeper, who was grounded. He gets a good touch to it. A difficult shot to get away, particularly with 2 defenders right on his tail. But a 2-goal win over Millwall at home is one that I'll take any day. I just wanted to get that game out of the way so we could get the 3 points and move on. Now, I didn't mention it earlier in the season, but at the end of February, the League Cup final was played between Manchester United and Chelsea ended up winning that 2-1. So I thought I'd put that in there just for those who are interested. And now we come to an away game against Peterborough. Now, this is a very awkward fixture because we have to back this up just 2 days later against Leicester City. Peterborough are second bottom of the table, just about certainties for relegation, unfortunately. And as much as we want the 3 points, I also want to play very well against Leicester City. So I started a couple of the reserve guys and some of the guys that don't usually get a chance, and look at that. How's about that? Christier gets knocked over in the box, bundled over by Eustace, and gets the penalty in the 6th minute of the game. And as he is looking for his first goal for Portsmouth, Christier steps up and oh no, he got saved. That's quite disappointing. I really wanted him to score that, but oh well. Peterborough did come on a bit of the attack, but they really only had this 1/2 chance to write home about. Now this is a very interesting cross. Joel Ward puts it in. There was definitely a cross, not a shot, and it drifted a bit close to the goal for what I'm sure the goalkeeper would have liked. Jamie Mackie spots the chance, plays through Luke Varney, and what's happened here? It's another penalty to Portsmouth. 2 in 1 game. Our luck is really turning around, and lo and behold, it's Eustace again. Looks like he's pretty Eustace at defending. Yeah, no, but it was a penalty. I mean, look, he tried to take an outfield catch. It wasn't a great attempt to clear the ball. But I allowed Christiek to step up. Yeah, right, Jamie Mackie stepped up and put it away. We are up 1-0 against Peterborough. That is how we like it. And we finally convert a penalty and take a chance, of which there were not too many going on the half-hour mark in this first half. A pretty bad foul there. Surprised it didn't warrant a card. But Jenkins sends the ball flying in, and that header from Dave Norris came off the post. The goalkeeper was surprisingly comfortable about letting it soar over him. But another, just like that block there from Sam Magri, coming along very nicely is that young bloke. Now, Joel Ward comes sliding in. Referee runs over to him and gives him the yellow. You take a look in the replay. That is not a great tackle by any means. Probably lucky to only get the yellow. I don't think his studs were up, which probably would help his case. But going on half-time, we do take that 1-goal lead, thanks to the penalty, into the half-time break. Well, you know how they say that mistakes can change seasons? Yeah, well, that kind of might have happened to us when we scored an own goal. Yeah, there it is. I mean, Sam Magri, not much he could have done about it either. Henderson just saved it. It was not a bad save, but he just put it straight in front of Sam Magri, who probably shouldn't have been running towards him in the first place. Tries to gather it and falls over Henderson, and in it goes for the first own goal of his career. And after levelling the scores, Peterborough found something in themselves to actually start attacking. I don't like being behind. Time to marshal the troops. Good stuff, boys. That is what I like to see. And after all that, my reputation as a manager goes up as well. That's a very nice addition to take away from that game, as well as the 3 points. And we now come to probably our toughest game of this month against Leicester City, a team that has troubled us before, and I'm sure they won't be lying down this time either. Paulus is back in goal. I know a lot of you guys have said stop changing up the goalkeepers and that I should really sit just with one. For pretty much the rest of the season, Paulus is going to be in goals because we want to challenge for promotion, and I think he's the one that will get us there. Well, when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? Vassell's through a goal. Paulus makes the save, but it bounces right off Gentiletti's chest and goes in for another own goal. Can you believe it? Vassell claims the goal, but somehow it's not an own goal. I think they'll make our stats look a little bit better than they probably should be. And this was a very uneventful first half. They did have a free kick not too far up from the edge of the box. We were thankfully able to keep them out with some good solid defending, and Gentiletti just able to get the ball there. Otherwise it might have been a decent shout for a penalty. But after a very quiet first half, we go into the break down 1-0 at home as well. It was a very even game in the midfield, with both sides battling to try and get decent runs of possession with the ball, I should say. And when they did get forward, they put our defenders under quite a bit of pressure, but under this passage of play here, they just kept piling on attack after attack. Our defenders stood really strong. Sam Magri has been solid on the right, completely stuffs that one up there though. Gentiletti comes back to cover, and we finally make the tackle through Christiek and is able to clear it away. That header as well, just soaring inches past the left post. We'd never really looked a threat to Leicester City's goal the whole game. Agneming Badu and Husakleb had both been quiet, but he plays to Luke Viney, turns around the defender, bang! Top corner goal! Luke Viney puts us back in the game. We are level at 1 goal apiece, and isn't he happy about it as well? 70th minute, Portsmouth have sparked to life. Look at the turn, makes a mockery of the defender, and is that his left foot? I think it is. Past the goalkeeper, didn't stand a chance, and we were back in it once again. Viney forces a great save from the goalkeeper. Sam Magri goes off limping, which is a bit of a disappointment, but in the 89th minute, just seconds remaining in the game, look at that, they score an equaliser. But hang on, what's this? He's onside. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the cross or the finish. That looks to be a great winner away from home. Well, we might as well make it count. Joel Ward gets the ball outside the box and lets it fly. Schmeichel with a fantastic one-handed save. And despite all the crazy stuff that happened at the end of the game, we finally do come out with just the point. Bit of a shame we couldn't make it count, but gee, I think if we had one after what happened there, I still don't know what on earth the referee called a foul to us for, but I guess we'll take the point where we get it. That could be very crucial in terms of our season. Unfortunately, Sam Magri did pull his hamstring towards the end of that match and will be out for the next week. Hopefully, Halford and Wynn will be able to fill that spot well. Well, that is the end of episode number 18 of Pompey's Road to the Top, guys. The road is near its end. We are continuing to fight, and promotion is by no means out of reach. Please do consider leaving a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want more. Cheers, and stay tuned. And if you want even more, follow me on Twitter.